Hello, everybody. My name is Captain Parrot, and today's video we're going to talk about the new biome that we're going to meet. We're going to see in the next update, I'm presuming. But yeah, we are going to talk about the Pale Garden. Yes, the Pale Garden. It look nice, it look creepy, it look scary, scary skeleton. Yes. But yes, we're going to talk about the Pale Garden and what my thoughts on it and maybe some little suggestion. So, I'm going to read out the news in the Minecraft news about the Pale Garden. So, the Pale Garden is oh yeah, by the way, the Pale Garden the Pale Garden look nice, look scary, look spooky, especially in the nighttime. Oh, the nighttime. But yes, the Pale Garden. Okay. The Pale Garden is a new mysterious biome coming to the overworld. Animal mobs won't spawn here, but step inside and you'll discover grove of pale oak tree, curtain of hanging moss, and startling new foe that calls this unsettling setting home. The creaking. Yes, that's the Pale Garden. And God damn it. By the way, what a cool name. I don't know why. Pale Garden, sick name. I don't know why. But yes, the Pale Garden. Mob wouldn't spawn there. Interesting, right? Interesting that like pig and sheep and those type of stuff cannot spawn there, which is very nice, very spooky. So there's no distraction to the creepiness or the vibe of the forest, which is nice. Oh yeah, and then the new mob, the creaking, which is just literally a weeping angel reference. Nah, but yeah, it's literally just the weeping angel. So if you look at it, it won't move. But if you turn around and don't look at it, well, you're going to get bone. You're going to get bone. But yes, the creaking, like, which is just literally a weeping angel. So pretty nice, pretty spooky, pretty unnerving. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I don't know why thing or creature or whatever that move when you're not looking at it, like the SCP. I forgot the name, but yeah, the SCP, the I think Peanut, right? That's the nickname. But yeah, like that SCP or the Weeping Angel. I don't know why it give me a creep. I don't know why it just give me that creep. But yes, the Pale Garden and the new uh, creaking mob. So that's some nice new, addition to the gang. Nice new addition. And I think for suggestion, I think. Oh yeah, I noticed that the creaking damage is not that high. Like you can tank some few hits from it. You can tank a few hits from them. So my one suggestion is increasing the damage of the creaking to be a lot more painful, to be a lot more of a danger, you know. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. They will add a new block called, of course, with the other new block, the other wood set. If I remember correctly, the name is the Pale Heart. If I remember directly, no, the Creaking Hearts. Yes, the creaking heart, which is how you get away, which is how you can destroy the creaking. Not kill, but destroy. You didn't kill that. You didn't kill the creaking. But yes, that's a really, really fun mechanic. You know, I don't know why. It sounds intriguing. I'm looking forward to it. To break or to kill the or destroy the creaking, you must find the creaking heart, which you can spot or like find by uh, punching the creaking. And also the creaking is invisible. I mean, not invisible. What's the word in English? You cannot you cannot harm them. You cannot kill them outright by just smacking them with the good old sword. So you need to find the creaking heart, which is, I don't know why, another suggestion. I don't know why the effects for like the the hints for like the creaking heart is there, like that is so big, like the effects for it is so big and noticeable. So my other uh suggestion is to make the effect a little smaller, a little bit fainter, so it's not like hit the creaking once and then, oh, now you instantly know that the heart is like on that tree, so maybe making the effects a little bit more faint, a little bit more subtle, you know and also another suggestion, maybe make a block, create a block that is much more tougher than the regular logs. For example, like maybe a tough log, maybe the name of it, which is a lot more tougher, like the name suggests, much more tougher than uh, the regular logs. And it would maybe to differentiate for from the pale like wood set, maybe it's a little bit more darker, a little bit more darker than like ashy appearance, like pale, it's a little bit darker. And this tough block, I mean this tough log, can be found maybe circling the heart, you know like for example, like this is one of the 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 tree of the pale biome, and this is the creaking heart. Surrounding it is this tough log, which is much more tougher than the regular log. And I think this would be nice addition because there's some obstacle here. So you just like so it's not just literal like logs. So it's much more tougher, much more time to break it, much more opportunity for the creaking to creep up on you and smack you right in the head. So and it's pretty like maybe it add in more such like strategic to the in to the encounter, like for example, uh there's a creaking heart there, and this is the creaking, you need to punch it, and then there's a particle that goes into there, you follow it, looking back on the creaking like this, and you don't do it like this and then destroy the heart like that, but you need to have sight on the creaking and then destroy this because it take much more longer to break and then break the heart, ultimately killing the creaker like that. So it add in a lot more dread to the encounter, you know and my other suggestion to the pale garden is bigger tree. So what I mean is, bigger tree. My other suggestion uh is a tighter tree. What I mean of tighter tree is like this. Like in normal biome, in like let's take an example, maybe the dark oak biome. It's the layout of the tree is like this, right? And I kind of see that as well in the new biome. It look open, you know. It look a little bit open, you know. Maybe the suggestion more tighter tree is much more tighter tree placement, like this, like that, much more tighter, like that, much more tighter tree placement, you know, to give that what's the phobia of like tight spaces, claustrophobia, right? So yeah, it feeds on that phobia, claustrophobia, you know, or whatever the phobia name is, you know, like this. And then my other suggestion is adding fog, and this one is from a commenter in the YouTube video that I see on the Minecraft uh, official channel, that adding fog, you know. And yes, adding fog is quite nice for ambience, for that spooky, you know, feeling to it. So it gives that you know, all of the tree is much more like much more onto you. You know what I mean? Like that. And then my last suggestion is new sound, new ambient sound, you know, like for example maybe a tree branch breaking, you know, or like a snapping, you know, or maybe even the creaking footstep, you know, like, so you don't know that it's the mob, or it's just the mp3 file, you know, it's just the mp3 file. So I think that would be a good ambient sound as well, you know. Maybe all ambient sound like dies off, you know, and replaced by an eerie sound, you know, like a tree branch snapping, or maybe the creaking footstep, you know. So what you're hearing is the creaking, or it's just an mp3 file, you know, mp3 file. So yeah, i mean I mean, for example, picture this. I discovered a new land. The local called it the Pale Garden. I entered the Pale Garden. The trees seemingly tighter than the usual forest. There's a thick fog that's surrounding me, suffocating me from sight. I swear I saw eyes looking at me from behind the trees. I swear they were looking right into my soul. But when I turned to look at them, they disappeared as if they were never there. I continued forward through the pale garden, and then I suddenly heard a twig snap right behind me. I quickly turn, but there's nothing there. Is it all in my head? Or is it my nerve playing with me? I ran as I heard another twig snap right beside me. I'm sure it wasn't an animal. I ran as fast as I can, getting deeper into the woods, getting deeper into its mouth.